consummate point guard. You see his pinpoint passes.
And a shot wide of goal there by Matthew Lockman. And TCU will bring the ball in once again. We'll take a moment here and introduce your officiating crew here in today's semifinal match at Crum Lacrosse Field. Your referee today, Mr. Jim Kennedy, wearing 36 on his uniform. The umpire, Carlos Boyd, wearing number 44. And our field judge today, Ivan Isaac, wearing number 25. That shot on goal from close range by Will Gambrell, scooped up by the goalkeeper, Prescott King. And now we'll see SMU go on offense for the second time this afternoon.
Yeah, easy save for Prescott King. He had an isolation man-to-man, just able to pinpoint the shot and get the save.
Over on the far side of the field, number 24, Titus McGowan, waiting for the Mustang offensive unit to get on the field, and he'll offload up top to Scott Lynch. And now at midfield for the Mustangs, Dylan DeBello. DeBello marked by Jack Huey of the Horned Frogs.
And you see the shorty on the shorty. They really want to take advantage of that if you're DeBello.
And DeBello now really mixing it up. A shot on goal scooped up by Carter Schubert. A difficult shot. Schubert screened on that one, but he managed to make the save.
But DeBello recognizing shorty on shorty, he was going to try and do everything he could to stay aggressive and get a shot off.
He did. He stayed aggressive after the aggressive marking, and now the ball lost out of bounds by TCU. The first unforced error of the game, and this turnover to the Mustangs with 10:36 remaining in the first quarter.
Something's got to drive Coach Purcell crazy, an unforced error in a playoff game like this, something that they've been working on all week.
Especially now that we're into the win or go home portion of the season. Back on the field now for SMU, number 12, Reed Clemenson. And he'll work along with Cam Curry, number 62. Curry on the far side, goal line extended, being marked by Jack Huey. Huey with a forearm shiver. A quick shot. Schubert, it got behind Schubert, but he managed to get just enough of the big net on there to keep it from crossing the goal line.
Oh, my God.
A great opportunity there for SMU.
Schubert has to have a four-leaf clover in his back pocket because that ball was bouncing behind him. Great save, though.
Yeah, just 2 inches from the goal line as he whips around and just brushes it away with the big net. Still scoreless here with 9:50 remaining as Cam Curry looks to move in, trying to get around Joshua Harrison, and we've got a whistle and a holding call. We'll give the ball over. Or no, a holding call on TCU. SMU will retain possession, get a fresh 80 on the shot clock. With 9:39 to play in the first, we've got no score here in our first LSA Division I semifinal between SMU and TCU. Folks, we want to thank you here for joining us this afternoon on Game On Sports. Once again, Brian Shackelford here along with Heckma Harrison, our executive producer Fred Garner, and the entire Game On Sports crew, bringing you all of the Division I and Division II semifinal action here today from the campus of SMU. And don't forget, folks, we've got more lacrosse action coming up tomorrow, as well as the nightcap this evening here on Game On Sports, as we'll have the Division II championship and the Division I championship tomorrow live on Game On Sports Network. Number 7, Maxwell Whitaker working in X, and he'll move the ball up to Scott Lynch.
Keep your eyes on number 8, Karan Rose. He is a guy that definitely exploited them the last time they saw each other on March 25th.
And the shot there, saved by Carter Schubert. It was wide of goal anyway, but Schubert stuck the net out to get possession for the Horned Frogs. Still no score with 8:33 remaining in the first quarter. Schubert way out of goal, directing traffic. And now he'll outlet on the near side, and the ball goes out of bounds off the Horned Frogs. Another unforced error, and as you said, Heckma, this is going to drive Coach Purcell crazy.
Yeah, Zach Zerpola usually always pretty sure-handed. And then they create the turnover with Cade Rieskamp, and he's working on the hashes. And there's another turnover by TCU.
Looks like we're going to see lots of aggressive action today on the wickets, as these teams don't appear to worry about a slashing call. And there's the opening goal of the game for number 7, Maxwell Whitaker. Whittier with the opening goal for SMU. He dekes Schubert up high and goes low for the opening goal.
Man, well, one thing about it, that was a great feed by Kyle Kuda. He gets that. He's with the long pole, and he gets that into Whittier, who's one-on-one with Schubert. And you find yourself in a situation like that, Schubert, man, you do all you basically can, but that's an easy score for Maxwell.
Yeah, Maxwell Whittier able to deke Schubert high and goes low for the bounce goal. Now SMU 1, TCU 0. As we move under 8 minutes remaining in the opening quarter, TCU controls the faceoff. Bringing across the line, Sean Grady. He'll start the offense for the Mustangs. Back to Grady, and he missed the pass. He was already looking to shoot on Schubert and didn't secure the ball in his cross.
In football, you call that running before you catch it.
Absolutely. He was already sizing up that goal and didn't have the ball in his wicket. But they're able to reset on the far side with Titus McGowan and get the SMU offense back on the field. 50 remaining on the shot clock, 7.5 to play in the opening quarter.
Now look at TCU.
Another shot by Whittier high over the goal.
You see TCU collapsing their defense in and around the crease, really sealing things off for Schubert.
One nothing SMU in this semifinal match as they bring the ball back into play, working on the near side goal line extended Curran Rose. Rose marked on the play by number 21, Traeger Connard. Whittier trying to dive inside of Rose. Now Rose will use him for a pick. A shot saves Schubert. Tried to go inside on Schubert, and Schubert not fooled on that shot by Curran Rose.
Boy, I tell you what, Rose gets back topside and launches a laser. Another good job by Schubert with the save.
Schubert with 2 quality saves on the afternoon, but he's also given up the lone goal in this match. With 6.5 remaining in the first quarter, SMU 1, TCU 0. And now TCU, the offense on the far side, as number 12, Hayden Lundy, will wait for his offensive group. And they'll go back up top to Trey Malla, one of the Horned Frog captains, to start the TCU offense with 45 on the shot clock.
And you see number 24, Titus McGowan, showing love with his stick, extending his defense out on Trey Malla.
And McGowan doing work on Malla. He'll go back up top as number 32, Will Gambrell, misses the pass, but he'll catch it. Bring it back into play. 25 on the shot clock as Gambrell, a shot from distance and a goal. 30 yards out from goal. Will Gambrell whips one low and inside the net, 1-1.
I even questioned whether the goalie even saw that come off of his head, man. What a shot from about 10 yards out.
Yeah, Will Gambrell able to put